What is up, Pokemon Go family? It is your boy, TheGoulGuy, back at you guys yet again with another video, and today we are finally getting back to the Go Battle League. Now, I know it's been a while, it's been a minute on this channel actually doing PvP videos, but I am excited to get back into it. I've been focusing heavily on like literally the same team, and it was like really boring to actually make content with using the same team. Obviously in the Go Battle League I was really trying to hit expert, but unfortunately I was not able to actually hit expert and get the freaking ghost mask, bro. That was literally the item, the avatar item I really wanted as the TheGoulGuy. To actually get the ghost mask would have been freaking awesome, but unfortunately I did not make it there, but I was super close. Really freaking close actually. I'm about to show you right here. Literally we made it to does it show it here? Yes, we made it to 2430. I needed to get to 2500 to actually reach freaking expert after ace, and I literally was that close, bro. I am so mad, so disappointed, but at the same time it is what it is. You know, we're just gonna get back onto that horse and try again, you know. But you know, unfortunately we'll not be able to get that mask again, but we will try to hit expert again for this new season. And also too, as you can see, I'm already rank 11. About to actually show you the matches I did right before this. This video is gonna be concise, basically gonna be showing off the new Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Came out, I want to say, like a couple of weeks ago anyway. Freaking Corsola, the freaking ghost form of Corsola, the ghost region, you know, the different region Corsola that is a ghost type Corsola, which anyway, in the Great League, it's actually a freaking tank. It's an amazing Pokemon. Love to see it, but unfortunately they locked it behind some eggs, so it's very difficult for a lot of people out there to actually acquire this Pokemon, but luckily I was able to actually acquire one and actually power it up to Great League. Of course it is not going to have the best PvP IVs because it is from an egg, and I do not unfortunately have like a lot of people to trade Corsolas with, so that is what pretty much we have here. But this is going to be an all ghost team, so yes, we are going to be starting off our PvP matches on our channel essentially with freaking an all ghost team. I've been messing with a couple of teams here. Obviously I'm rank 11, right? So I've been messing with a couple of teams to actually, you know, get used to the new essentially some of the new buffs that's been out there. But Bibarel just got like a new rollout. You know, quick move. Starmie just got Psybeam. There's a couple other Pokemon that got a couple little buffs. You know, essentially you got a lot of like electric buffs out there. I believe it's like Thundershock if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, there's a couple of even Thunder, like a lot of the Fangs, like Thunder Fang, Ice Fang have gotten buffs. Really cool this season that they actually added a lot of that into the game to where we're going to be able to actually experiment with a lot of newer, well, not newer, but a lot of like older Pokemon that really didn't have that much relevancy, essentially now going to be super relevant, which is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to be showing that off obviously on the channel as well, but I wanted to start off with a bang, okay? An all ghost team. Love ghost Pokemon. We're going to start off with the all ghost team. It's freaking amazing. This team is freaking awesome, okay? It's going to be consistent of Corsola, obviously ghost form Corsola. We're gonna have Annihilate to essentially cover all the normal types that come into play. You know, Wigglytuff is gonna be difficult, of course, but you know, if there's a Dunsparce, a Licky, essentially, you know, the Annihilate is gonna be able to help with that. And then last but not least, we're gonna have Shadow freaking Frostlass. I haven't used Shadow Frostlass since I started PvP back when, I want to say like a year or two ago. So yeah, like it's gonna be awesome, a blast from the past. But yes, Shadow freaking Frostlass, a freaking amazing Pokemon to cover all the ground types we're eventually going to be finding ourselves against, or even all the flying types that we're going to find ourselves against, especially if we come against a Mandibuzz. Essentially Frostlass is going to definitely be necessary, and we're going to have to save a lot of our shields for the Frostlass in the back, especially with this move triple axle, which essentially is going to boost its basically its powder snow, its quick move, which is going to be freaking awesome. But yes, all ghost team, bro. Let's get into it, bro. But before we get into it, of course, I know a lot of people out there want to actually see the stats of everything, so let's get into it. Okay, so the Corsola, as I said, does not have good PvP IVs, but it's pretty decent, 3-star IVs anyway. Then we got Astonish with the quick move, Power Gem, and Nightshade. Astonish does amazing. It got a buff this well, last season anyway. Astonish does really good damage. Power Gem there as well. Nightshade, both really good moves. Power Gem, of course, for the flyers, for the grass. Nightshade is just neutral all around, except for you know, towards normal types, of course. So pretty good coverage there. And then, as I said, we got the Annihilate. Annihilate's going to be our pretty much normal type coverage. Going to be way better PvP IVs, essentially, for low attack, high HP, or low attack, high HP, high defense. You know, we got counter, rage fist, and as well as close combat, to make sure we take out all those normal types out there. And then last but not least, we have our Frostlass. Frostlass with the Powder Snow, Shadow Ball, and as well as the triple axle. Okay, so yeah, I actually caught this literally not too long ago. I swear I had another Shadow Frostlass. But anywho, yeah, this one, PvP IVs does not have them, okay? So pretty much just a really high IV Shadow Frostlass, but it's still going to do what it needs to do here. We're going to save the shields out for the Frostlass, but yes, Powder Snow, Shadow Ball, and Triple Axle on that Frostlass. So let's get into the battles right now. Let's show you guys what this all ghost team has to freaking offer. Let's go. Let's get into the first battle. I love this new pose from the Go Wild event. Freaking awesome, just like with the ball and everything, just doing the little balancing act there. But anyway, first match, already a good lead. We have Corsola versus the Metachan. Of course, Astonish is going to do a lot of damage. Metachan has counter, not going to do any damage to me at all. We got the Nightshade already built up. Nightshade is going to do a whole bunch of damage to this Metachan if it does not shield. Let's see what it ends up doing. It does not shield and already KOing the Metachan. They switch into the Morpeko. Now, of course, I'm not going to be able to do any damage to this Morpeko here. But I am going to just tank whatever move it has. I could have just switched over to the Annihilate, but I didn't want to use a shield. So yeah, we're going to switch over to the Annihilate. We already built up energy for the Corsola in the back just in case we needed it. Now, I could be using the close combat here, but I kind of thought it was going to shield. Which, spoiler warning, it's not going to shield, okay? We're using the Rage Fist, my bad, messed up on my words there. But yeah, we're using the Rage Fist there to build up some of our counter energy. And to be honest, Rage Fist after a couple of times is boosting, you know, it's boosting the move itself on top of it's boosting my counter moves, which is still pretty freaking awesome. We're definitely going to block the Moonblast there. Moonblast is definitely going to KO us instantly if we take that. And then, yeah, we just ended up countering the rest of the way down on the Carbink. We have a whole ton of energy here. We're definitely going to be using a we're going to be using the Rage Fist here. Yeah, because I knew he was going to block, and look at that counter damage, in freaking insane. I think I boosted it like, what, 3 or 4 times. That Morpeko literally did not stand a chance. Yeah, GG's to my opponent, but yeah, we won that game. Let's go. First game already to a freaking good start. Didn't even have to use Frostlass. Let's go. But yes, this team just has really good coverage. As I said, the Corsola is super bulky as a tank to tank most of the hits in the front. It pretty much has pretty good coverage for whatever comes in, except for, as I said, normal types. And then, all right, next game here we have the Corsola versus the Ariados. Now, of course, I'm going to be negating all the poison damage just because I'm a ghost type, and I'm going to be able to shoot off that power gem. We are not going to be shielding off here. The best move he can use on me is the Trailblaze. Trailblaze is not going to do that much damage. As you can see, freaking Corsola, the tank, this cute little ghost tank is amazing. We're going to be getting off the power gem. Power gem going to be blocked. Yes, we did take a shield, which is nice. We're going to be building up to another power gem. I'm definitely still not going to be shielding here. Even though Trailblaze did give him a boost, he's going to use a lunge. Lunge is non-effective. Still doing a decent amount of damage, but of course, I'm still going to be able to tank that, no problem. We're going to be getting off the power gem there. Let's see if he shields this, and he does not. The Ariados is down. Let's see what he comes in with. He comes in with the Diggersby, and that is why we have the Annihilate in the back, but we're going to stay. Oh, actually, no, we don't not stay in. We switch already into the Annihilate. We're going to save the energy onto our Corsola in the back. We switch to Annihilate. We're hopefully, yeah. Scorching Sands is not going to be able to take us down, which is fine, which is great. We're definitely going to be blocking the next Scorching Sands because the next Scorching Sands is definitely going to be able to KO us. But it was a Fire Punch. I probably should have known that. I'm really bad with counts still, till this day, especially with the Diggersby. But that is a-okay. We're going to be getting off the Rage Fist. I could have went with the Close Combat. Probably should have went with the Close Combat. But I'm always so cautious of using close combat. Yeah, we're going to shield this next Fire Punch. Unfortunately. Fire Punch actually got a buff, so it could have probably KO'd me with that Fire Punch. Not really sure. But yeah, we're going to hit it off with the Rage Fist. Rage Fist is going to KO that Diggersby there, and they bring in the Dunsparce. I'm already boosted up like freaking 3 times already. We switch into the Corsola just in time for the Dunsparce to get off its charge move, which is the Drill Run. Gonna KO our Corsola there. And then, yeah, basically we were going to switch into the Annihilate, finish off that Dunsparce, but they ended up quitting the game. What I was saying previously, yeah, I'm always super cautious of using close combat because it's like every time, like I don't want to use it and then it get blocked and then essentially I'm like debuffed, you know what I'm saying? I know that's like the risk and the reward you get from actually using that move, but I don't know. I just like counter already does like a good amount of damage. I kind of rather just use, Rage Fist. Anyway, going into the next match, we have Corsola versus the Wigglytuff. Now, of course, I'm not going to be able to do that much damage to this Wigglytuff, but at the same time, our backline does not want to actually see this Wigglytuff at all. Annihilate definitely does not want to see it, as it is super weak to it as a fighter. So we are going to stay in as the Corsola. Even though it is using Charm on us, it is not doing as much damage. I mean, it's still doing a decent amount of damage to us, but we are tanking it really good here. Icy Wind coming through, still hanging in. Corsola is a tank, as I said before. We're gonna do what we did last game. We're gonna bank the move onto our Corsola, keep it in the back, and then we switch into our Frostlass. Definitely not going to be able to switch into our Annihilate, not until that Wigglytuff is off the scene there. We boost our energy with the triple axle. We're going to shield this Wigglytuff's charge move here, and then we're going to build up some charge energy. Oh, they switch into a Arctobax using the new buff of the Ice Fang, which is pretty cool. We're going to triple axle again, boost our damage again. We're going to be KO'd here shortly anyway, but triple axle doing a whole bunch of damage, which is nice, which is pretty cool. We're going to switch into the Annihilate. Annihilate's definitely going to be able to counter the rest of the way down on that Arctobax. We're going to take the Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw not going to do that much damage to me. See if we can build up some energy onto this Annihilate. See what next Pokemon he comes in with next. It's going to be the Wigglytuff, but we are going to be able to counter down the Wigglytuff before it charms us the rest of the way down. And they bring in the freaking Gastrodon. They bring in the Gastro Boy. What can we do here? We got two Pokemon freaking low on energy right now. We switch into our Corsola. Corsola with the freaking Nightshade, gonna be taking a lot of health off on this Gastrodon. I do not know if this opponent actually used shields at all. I think it did use a shield. I don't know. I swore it had one more shield. It's funny, like I'm looking back at this game and I'm still like, did they use a shield or not? I'm not sure. But these are the games that are like in the beginning of the season. So, you know, you never know what you're going to come into when you're playing these games, all right? But we're just having fun here. As I said, all Ghost Team. We're just having fun with the freaking new Corsola doing freaking work. All right, so we got Corsola versus the Shadow Sandslash. Shadow Sandslash is going to be a little tricky because we have our Annihilate in the back, and we're going to have to align our Annihilate with the freaking with the Sandslash. So it's going to be pretty rough here. Now the Sandslash switch, they switch in their Zoomerol as we're getting to our Power Gem, which is a good catch on our that's a good catch that our opponent just did to us. I don't know why I'm like super tongue twisted right now, but anyway, we're getting off the Nightshade. Nightshade doing a good amount of damage onto the Azumarill. Azumarill going to be getting off a charge move. We are definitely not going to be shielding this. We definitely want our shields for the back line here. Alright, see if we can astonish the rest of the way down. I think we're definitely going to have to get off a charge move so we don't have to use another shield. Let's see if they end up shielding the, yep, they do end up shielding the Azumarill there. Now what I could do, I could just let this Corsola go, which I do. Yeah, I do let the Corsola go. And what I end up doing here, I bring in the Frostlass. I bring in the Frostlass because I can build up some energy. Since you know, Powder Snow is really not as effective on the Azumarill, but we can build up some energy so we can. I was trying to get to the Shadow Ball before the Sandslash got back in, but it did. But it used Ice Punch. I was thinking it was going to use Drill Run, so I did get baited there, which was very unfortunate. So we're going to get off the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is probably going to get shielded. Yeah, there it is. It does get shielded. Now what I'm thinking here is switch into the freaking Annihilate so the Annihilate can potentially take a Drill Run. But it was another Ice Punch, so they were basically baiting me again, and then they switch into an Ariados. So this is very bad for me. Ariados is going to negate all the counter moves, and yeah, it's just not looking the greatest right now. Trailblaze coming through is going to boost their energy as well. We're going to get off a Rage Fist. Rage Fist at least is going to boost our energy. I don't think they have any more shields. They don't, but it's going to take a while with the counter taking a while for us to get to our charge moves. Yeah, basically Ariados is most likely going to be KOing us here. And yeah, and Frostlass might be able to take out the rest, but I do not think that it's going to be able to take out the Sandslash right after this Ariados. Yeah, Sandslash coming back in. If he gets that Drill Run before we can, yeah, it's definitely going to get to that Drill Run, and it's basically KO for us here on the Frostlass, unfortunately. Yeah, it was hard to get that alignment. There's probably a lot of things I could have like done right there to actually to get back to my alignment, but unfortunately that was not the case in that game. Can't win them all. It's all Ghost Team, obviously not the most flexible, but it's pretty balanced, you know. So hey, I definitely probably could have got a better alignment with that, with our team against theirs, but it is a-okay. We're moving on to the next round. I believe we got maybe like 2 or 3 more matches after this. Alright, so we got Corsola versus the Marowak. Shadow Marowak, pretty prevalent in these in the Great League as well. I wish I had a Shadow Marowak because it's super freaking strong, especially with the Mud Slaps. Mud Slap does freaking insane damage. So to have a Shadow Marowak would be amazing, but unfortunately was not able to actually acquire one because I was not playing around that time. So it is a-okay. We have our Corsola still going at it. Was tanking some moves. We're definitely going to shield this last one though, so we can at least get one more Astonish off. Let's see if we can actually take out this Marowak here with the Astonish. See what else is in the back line. Are they going to use their last shield? They do not. And they switch into the Sand Slash. Now, this gives me a perfect opportunity to actually align my Annihilate with their Sand Slash. So this actually is going to work out perfectly for us. So the Ice Punch is going to KO the Corsola. We're going to switch into the Annihilate. Annihilate's going to be able to counter down the freaking Sand Slash. They switch into the Ivysaur, and yeah, it's pretty much done deal, KO. It's pretty much over. Yeah, Frostlass was basically going to just powder snow the rest of the Ivysaur down, and yeah, it was not looking good for my opponent there. And yeah, that was pretty much it. That is 4 games, 4 out of 5 that we won, which was amazing, getting us to rank 11 already in the Go Battle League. But yeah, that was it. That was amazing. That was fun. It feels good to actually have fun in the Go Battle League right now, because as I said, I've been really trying to go hard the last, I want to say, couple of months playing the Go Battle League, hence why I have not actually made videos, just because I haven't really been experimenting with anything. As I said, pretty boring, straightforward meta teams. Been really just focusing on that, and it's been very frustrating when I don't hit those goals, and it's just cool, like it's just fun to start over in a new season and essentially just like everything's fresh. There's like, you know, some new meta Pokemon now, you know, some new buff moves and everything like that, and everybody's just having fun experimenting with different Pokemon. Love to see the new season out there. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this new season. Let me also know what you guys think of this all ghost team, because I feel like it works pretty well. As I said, Corsola with his tankiness, Annihilate actually being able to take out most of the normal types that will be non-effective to Corsola's Astonish, and essentially Frostlass in the back to take out all the ground types that you see, whether that be, well, all the ground and as well as all the grass types, which is awesome. Like, I feel like I have some really good coverage with this all ghost team. I might actually keep using this all ghost team at certain points, but I will be experimenting with other Pokemon that are new to this meta, essentially going on with this new season anyway. I definitely want to try out Bibarel, and I definitely want to try out Starmie, and I do want to play some matches with Morpeko, because Morpeko also got a little buff as well. So definitely let me know down in the comments what you guys think of all this with this new season anyway, and yes, leave me a like and subscribe on the channel, as it helps the channel grow. And yeah, we're back, baby. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.